You ever look out at your lawn and just get frustrated? I mean, you're doing everything right, watering, mowing, but something is just off. Well, today we're going to solve one of the most common and, let's be honest, annoying backyard mysteries. It's time to play detective.
That's right. We're putting on our lawn detective hats because your otherwise perfect grass might be hiding a big secret. And that secret is often a broken sprinkler pipe. It's the hidden culprit behind some really confusing problems.
And this is where it gets weird, right? On one side of the yard, you've got what feels like a soggy swamp, but then, just a few feet away, it's a bone-dry desert. How can both things be happening at the same time? Well, it might seem totally contradictory, but believe it or not, these are classic clues pointing to the exact same underground problem.
All right, so our investigation officially begins. Before we can even think about fixing anything, we've got to gather the clues. Your lawn is actually trying to tell you what's wrong. We just need to learn its language. Okay, so these are your top 5 giveaways. The most obvious one? Puddles or soggy spots. That's a dead ringer that water's leaking out before it can even get to the sprinkler. Now, that same leak is going to cause low water pressure for the whole system, which explains why some of your other sprinkler heads just kind of sputter. And that is what leads to those dry patches. And hey, if you see a full-on geyser shooting up, well, mystery solved. But hey, don't just use your eyes, use your ears. Seriously. Next time the system is on, get down close to the sprinkler heads. If you hear a hissing or gurgling sound, that is literally the sound of water escaping. It's like your lawn is whispering to you, hey, the problem is right here.
So, you might be thinking, it's just a small leak. What's the big deal? Well, get this. A single tiny crack in a pipe, something you might not even spot at first, can waste up to 6,300 gallons of water in just 1 month. That is a massive hit to your water bill and just a huge waste of water.
Okay, detective work is done. We found the culprit. Now, it's time for the mission plan. And look, I know this might sound intimidating, but it's not. We're going to break this repair down into a super clear, step-by-step guide. Trust me, you've got this.
First things first, let's get our toolkit together. You'll need your basic digging tools, of course, and some safety gear. But the key items are a good, clean pipe cutter, like a PVC cutter or a hacksaw. And the star of the show, the repair coupling. That's the little piece that's going to bridge the gap. Then you need the right glue. That's either cement for PVC pipe or some clamps for the black poly pipe. Seriously, having all this ready to go makes the job so much easier.
All right, let's get into the prep work. And these first 3 steps, they are absolutely non-negotiable. Step 1, and this is the most important, turn off the water and the power to your system. Safety first, always. Then you can run the system just one last time to really pinpoint that leak. And finally, start digging carefully to expose the pipe. You don't want to cause any more damage.
Okay, hold on. Before you even think about breaking ground, there is a crucial safety step you absolutely cannot skip. Call 811. It's a totally free service, and they'll come out and mark all your underground utility lines. Hitting a gas or electrical line is a dangerous and very expensive mistake. This one simple phone call prevents all of that.
All right, the pipe is exposed. Time for a little surgery. First, clean the whole area up so you can really see what you're working with. Then, grab your pipe cutter and make 2 clean, straight cuts to remove that whole damaged section. This gives you a perfect surface to install the new repair coupling.
Now, this next part is really important because not all pipes are created equal. If you've got that rigid, white PVC pipe, you're going to use a special primer and cement to basically create a chemical weld. But if you have the flexible black polyethylene pipe, you'll use what's called a barbed coupling and secure it with metal hose clamps. You have to use the right method or the whole repair is just going to fail.
And hey, here's another awesome pro tip for you. If the break happens to be near a driveway or a path where people walk a lot, think about using a flexible connector that's often called funny pipe. It's designed to bend under pressure instead of just snapping, which makes your repair way more durable for the long haul. We are in the home stretch, but before you start burying all your hard work, you have to test it. Turn the water back on for a couple of minutes and just watch that repair. Any drips? No? If it's bone dry, you're golden. Now you can carefully backfill the hole, put your sod back on top, and you are officially done.
Okay, so you know the steps now. But this brings us to a big decision point. Should you actually tackle this yourself, or is it maybe time to call for backup?
Let's break it down. Look, doing it yourself is a great option for a minor, visible break, especially if you have the right tools and you're feeling pretty confident. But for more complex issues, or if you just want that peace of mind that comes with a guaranteed, long-lasting repair, calling a pro is almost always a smarter choice.
So, when should you absolutely put the shovel down and pick up the phone? Well, if you see a really severe leak, like a geyser, or if you suspect any electrical issues at all, that's a pro call. Same goes for damage from something powerful, like tree roots. And honestly, if you just don't have the right tools or you're worried about getting dirt in the line, it's better to be safe than sorry.
So with that leak fixed, the case of the confused lawn is officially closed. But our job isn't quite over. The final chapter here is all about prevention, making sure you don't have to do this again anytime soon.
Because at the end of the day, the best fix is the one you don't have to make. Prevention is key. Just taking a few minutes every season to walk your yard and inspect the system can help you catch small issues, like little cracks, before they become major, expensive blowouts. It'll save you a ton of time, money, and, of course, a lot of digging.
So, your sprinkler system is fixed, and your lawn is on its way back to being green and healthy. It kind of makes you think, though, doesn't it? What other little hidden problems around the house? What other silent leaks are secretly costing you money month after month?